All right, well, it's Sunday morning, February 14th, Valentine's Day, and I guess this is what they meant when they said blizzard-like conditions. I'm not sure this is an actual blizzard, but it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so may get some more. We'll see. Okay, this is not a blizzard. All right, I mean it's still coming down, but I wanted a blizzard. I guess I'll have to go to Dairy Queen. I don't know. A little disappointing, folks. Man, maybe that's just Texas. All right, that's better. Now we're talking. Maybe we can get a little coverage here. It's coming down pretty good, and the heavy stuff hasn't gotten here yet. All right, well, here we go. I'm dreaming of a white Valentine's Day. About 3:30. Coming down pretty good now. That second front's moving through. Weatherman says it's 14 degrees outside. Feels like -1. Or no, -2 now. It was -1 about an hour ago. Small flakes. Can't see them real well. This is Texas in the wintertime, about every 5 years. Okay, so it's about 5 o'clock, and it's coming down pretty good. Think we're gonna get some some decent coverage after all. Supposed to do this again Wednesday. All right, Sunday night, Valentine's Day, like I said, about 5 o'clock. Okay, so now it's Sunday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. It's about 8:30 at night, and the snow's probably coming down harder than it has all day. Well, I don't know, but we have some pretty good coverage. There's a shadow; you can't see a lot of the front yard, but I estimated about 4 inches. Kind of hard to tell here, but the picnic table in the backyard, or in the backyard on the back patio, shows about 4 inches, 4.5, something like that. And yeah, this is not typical for Texas. It's 10 degrees right now. I said earlier, happens about every 5 years. That doesn't happen. I mean, my whole life, the lowest temperature I've ever seen was 7 degrees. And tomorrow night it's supposed to be like 2. So, all right. So we made it to Monday morning. It's about 9 o'clock. And I don't know why I looked at the microwave. It's not going to tell me what time it is because we have no electricity. And it's colder than a well digger's ass. Excuse me. Sorry for my language. It's colder than a witch's tit. And we can't even go get breakfast. Texas is the only state that has its own power grid. And usually that works out just fine. Right now they're trying to conserve it, so rolling blackouts. How long has power been off? About an hour? I have 3 kids. They're scattered out all over town, them and their spouses, and none of them have electricity. We can't cook breakfast. It's going to get cold in here in a little while. I would say go to IHOP or Waffle House, but they don't have electricity either. So, I don't know. It's going to get cold, and I'm going to get hungry. And here we go. Okay, so it's about 3:20, and I can actually look at the microwave because electricity's on. But it's been going off and on all day long. It gets about 63 degrees in here, which is, I think it's 13 degrees outside, I think I read. So what happened was the power generating facilities froze overnight, and they're trying to get caught up. So, do you believe that? I was blaming it on the wind turbines because I figured they froze, and we use more wind energy than any state in the country. I think it's about 28%, right?
28% it produces for the whole United States, which includes Texas.
Ah, okay. We have a couple of nuclear power plants, one in Glen Rose and one down near Houston. It's like Baytown? Or, anyway, there's one down near Houston. That makes up about 11%, I think, of our power generation. But anyway, here we go. It gets a little cool in here. I'm afraid to turn the TV on, even though I've had it on, but the problem is you don't know when they're going to turn the electricity off, and it just keeps turning the TV off, and I'm afraid it's going to screw it up. So, welcome to Texas. Now go back home, cold weather. Well, electricity went off at 5:18 or
Yeah, 5:18.
about 5:18. It's now about 10 after 7. Still nothing. It's about 10 degrees outside. You get the camping equipment out and using it, lighting a few candles just so we have some light. I don't know, not really cold. The house is pretty well insulated. We do have a fireplace. It doesn't put out a whole lot of heat. It's not like what you Yankees up north have. It's just, to me, it's just for looks. We've lit a fire in that thing many times, and if you're not standing right in front of it, you don't really feel it. Oh, but I do have my handy fishing cap. Good for night fishing. Didn't really want to use it at home, but here we go. It's Monday, February 15th, about 10 after 7, and the Odyssey continues. Okay, and just like that, the electricity's back on. What time did it come back on?
It came on at 7:18.
7:18, so it's like 2 hours now. It was an hour, now it's 2 hours, and it keeps blinking. It'll go off, and like 5 seconds later, it comes back on.
Yes, it came on at 7:18, and then at 7:30, it blinked off and on, and then at 7:38, 10 minutes later, it blinked off and on. 8 minutes later, actually.
What the hell are they doing? I mean, if we could schedule this, now it's 2 hours, so next time it goes off, it won't come back on for 2 hours. I mean, it's gonna be a cold night if they keep doing this crap all night long. Once I get in bed, I'm good. We have plenty of covers and everything, but in the morning, getting out of bed might be fun.
They're choosing areas to do the rolling blackout.
They're definitely choosing the areas now.
Because not everybody has gotten the blowing.
No, we have friends and relatives that have never had a problem since this all started. Electricity's been on. Now, we live kind of out in the country, I understand that, but why do they gotta mess with us? I don't know, but I'm gonna go down the street and visit a friend who's been going through this too, and see what he's got to say. Got my coat on, I'm gonna put my hood on. I don't need my lights and my cap right, well,
You will when you go outside.
right now I don't need it. It's early. What time is it right now?
It is actually 7:40.
7:40. All right. Monday night, February 15th. The adventure continues. I think I called it an Odyssey. It is. It's a freaking Odyssey. It is a cold, white night. Tonight. Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm about to trip in the dang snow. Yeah, this old Texan's not used to walking in this. Looks like some people have been walking in. I am out in our garage. It's 10 minutes after 9. We have no power. It's 9 degrees outside with a wind chill. I'm sorry, it's 8 degrees outside with a wind chill factor of -9. Might get interesting tonight. Might get real interesting. Okay, this is our living room right now. We broke out the candles and the camping equipment, flashlights, things like that, just so we can see what we're doing. Doesn't help with the heat any, but it's not too bad right now. It's okay. You know, we had electricity for what, about an hour?
No, maybe 30 minutes.
Okay, so a little after 9, going to bed for too long. It's warm in bed, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Hey guys, how's it going out there? Everybody staying warm? We actually have electricity for now, but what, about 10 more minutes?
Yep.
Yeah, it's been lasting about 40 minutes. And then going away. And then 40 minutes later, coming back. Yeah.
On and off.
On and off. It's the life we're living. But you know what? We like camping. We're camping out inside our house. It's all good. I got my sweetie. We're all right.
Hi,
Hope everybody else is okay too.
I have my jacket on.
Oh yeah, she's got a big heavy coat on. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes after 9. Today's February the 16th, and we're running on power about every 40 minutes. Electricity comes back on, then it's off for about 40 minutes. We've taken precautions to stay warm. Yeah, and it's working pretty well. I have been, a deer hunter pretty much all my life. I've been in some really cold weather. I've knocked ice off of the lock for my deer blind. I've had zippers that wouldn't open because they were frozen for the tent. And I got to tell you, tonight's not so bad. Tonight's not too bad. That right there, that's helping. So it's not too bad, when the power goes off. We'll probably sleep in the living room tonight. We're basically camping in our own house. I never thought the day would come. Especially here in Texas, we produce more energy than any state, any country on this continent. And we're reduced to this. Something doesn't sound right. Anyway, but we're doing fine. We got plenty of food. We're doing good. Like I said, I've been through this before. I've been cold, and right now, it's really not that cold in here. It's fine. We're doing good. We're probably gonna sleep in the living room. So what? I'm good. Okay, so today is Wednesday. It's hard to keep up with what day of the week it is. Wow. It's Wednesday, February the 17th. I think we got down to 14 last night. It's a balmy 27 right now. And our power came on about 8 o'clock this morning. It's about 5:20 right now. So it's going to stay on, it looks like. Looks like we survived. Hey, hit the like, share, comment. What's the coldest temperature you've ever seen? I mean, this is the coldest. I've lived in Texas my whole life. I saw 7 degrees back in the 80s. I've never seen 2, -1, things like that. This is record breaking. This is a historical week. Anyway, come back and see us. See ya.